All right, guys. Hi. I'm going to start a new layout, and I have these two pictures in mind. There we go. What else can I say about these guys? They look cute. They're from like 2 years ago. Three, 2014. Let's just go with that. And I have some products set out. I will say something about scrapbooking process and what I've learned about myself. I think that having these pictures printed out and then kind of having some sort of product in mind for it, whether it be to try and coordinate the colors from the pictures to the product. Some people say to do the products, and like Nicole Jones, I think, for instance, has talked about her scrapbook process and how she does like a mini kit or a kit in general with the product in mind, and she goes by color. But I've noticed that her layouts are kind of monochromatic. They either have like one or two colors, and it's kind of ironic because I'm like, I want more color, but this one's pretty much black, red, and it's got some wood grain in it. I'll go ahead and start with the papers. I did show you the pictures, and so I want those pictures in mind, but I do want this black with white heart background. This is from the Lovely Day collection from Dear Lizzie, and so is this one. I was hoping to kind of I'm thinking of a middle strip for the houses, since these pictures are taken in front of our house. So I was hoping to do something like that, or even this red cover, and then just having that heart border, doing a border, and then it's gonna be framed with this in the back. So it's gonna have like a wood grain background, sort of like that. And I will add the black in there somehow. I do have some products in mind. I don't think I'll be able to use everything that I set out, but I do want to use some of them. But for now, this is what I have that I pulled out to use for this layout, and I'll get started with the process video. Alright, so I'm going to start off by writing down the date that I have written on the back of the pictures. I went ahead and printed these beforehand, and I had stamped them with the date so that when it comes time to scrapbook them, I don't have to look up the date when I'm down to that step. And I backed up the pictures on a heart pattern black piece of paper, and I believe this is from Lovely Day, and I did end up using this a sketch, but I kind of turned it on its side, I think, and I kind of just loosely based it on that. That was the inspiration for it, for sure. I did end up using the Lovely Day house pattern, and I used this Always Be My Baby red paper from Mambi. It's a stack that they sell at Michael's, and let's see here. I'm looking for the paper stack. Oh, here it is. It doesn't really say anything. Oh, it's called Hey Buddy or Hey Baby Boy, maybe. I'm not too sure because it doesn't really have like a big title for it. It says Pad X-301. It's from 2016. It's from Me and My Big Ideas, and it has a bear, a lion, and another like fox or something in an alphabet right on the front. And they're silver foiled mostly. So I do back up this paper with the wood grain, as I had mentioned before. And I am using a Simple Stories sheet. I do end up using that polka dot sticker that's right there on the right hand side. And let's see here, that is called, the Simple Stories thing is called Life in Color. That's the set. I do use this polka dot washi tape. It's black with white stripes, and that tag is from American Crafts. So I go ahead and cut it up because I don't want to use all of it because then it would be like white on white. So I decide to cut it in half and then back the other the other side. I actually put the other end of it on the top of the photo so that it would create some balance. And here I'm shopping for an area somewhere on the photo, and then realize that I can't use it up there because it's got red. So I'm going to eventually move it to the bottom left-hand side. And I hole punched something on the... I think I'm making another tag, that's right. And then I put washi tape over it to make it look like a reinforcement, and made it look like the tag so that they could have balance. I end up using that Heidi Swap paper clip, and I have one more. I did try to use these frames because they had sentiments written on them, but I didn't end up using it, so I scrapped that idea. And they go back into the page protector. So let's see here. I did use that camera, and that one is also from Life in Color. Here I'm looking through some paper stacks. Some of them are Amy Tangerine Best Of, and they're 8.5 by 11 papers, and the other is from Dear Lizzie. So I'm just having a look through those to see if I can use any other papers. I'm grabbing the layout. All right. So then here I grabbed some ephemera from an old paper pack. It's an 8 by 8 paper pack, and it had 37 pieces in it from Making Memories. It's a large kit travel pack with vintage findings, and I found one tag, and I cut it in half, and then I put the lower half of it down on the bottom. And I kind of fishtailed the banners to make them look like they were large tags. So here I am, you know, putting the bottom parts of it. And let's see here. I am loving those large Tim Holtz scissors. I have the smaller ones, but now I'm gravitating to using those larger ones, and I really like them. Even though I can't cut a straight line to save my life. I do end up using some of this, it's like cotton twine or crochet twine or something of that sort, but it was a little bit thicker than the one, than the tag on the right hand side. I end up putting, or I'm trying to look for stuff to back so that I can have more layers on my photos. And I'm scoping out stickers, and here I know that I want to put this 10 and 5 on the pictures. But first I add this Maggie Holmes frame that I cut in half. And here I'm still looking at something to put behind that. I end up taking the sticker for the heart away, and I realize that I can't use it because then it'd be red letters on a red heart. So then I go looking for something different, and here I'm looking through the embellishments from Life in Color by Simple Stories. And I'm sorry that I'm off camera. I'm looking for embellishments, obviously, and I find that it's like a stamp shape, and I kind of like that. And I'm looking for I put a number 10 right above my son on the left-hand photo, and that's because he's 10 months, and I kind of wanted to repeat that. And then I'm looking for the little circular 5. So there I'm just shopping for places. I find that Hello December down at the bottom right, and the good stuff is foiled silver. And I do put that clipboard down on the bottom left and the tag, but then I shop around, and then I decide that I want to do the heart down there because it repeats itself over on the camera. And on the stamp, on that red handled stamp that says Memories, there's another heart there. So I kind of wanted it in 3 areas, and I start forming my 3 clusters to create a visual triangle. I find these labels also in that Life in Color set, and I find that bulldog clip, I think it's called, and it's foiled silver, and I put that in between the 2 photos. So there's the 10 and the 5, and I'm going to write months in the red label and 5 years on the black label for my son, for both of my sons respectively. So here I'm looking to anchor the 10. And I colored them with, oh gosh, I can't even remember what I colored them with, but it was awful. And then I had to put gel medium or something of the sort on top of it because it was just smearing everywhere. So that ended up with like a really weird waxy or paint type of color consistency, which I don't mind. And then the number 5, since it was like an orangey color or an off color that wasn't coordinating, I just used the black marker for that one. I ended up using some older brads too, and they're heart-shaped, and I put them around the layout as well. So I used some of the older stuff, which I'm kind of happy about. And so I decide that the bull clip is gonna hold that label of the 5 to it, so it'll help anchor it, and it's just not just hanging out there in the middle of nowhere. I ended up smudging red paint on that label, so I just used the Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen in white 101, and it's the bold tip, I guess. It says to store them horizontally. I didn't know that. And from what I understand, it's India ink. It says it on the pen. India ink, waterproof, maximum light fastness. I don't know what that is. And acid free. So you can use these on pictures and stuff too. And I like it for whenever I mess up anything white, because I have found that I'm pretty messy when it comes to my layouts and stuff, but this really works well for me. It covers up just enough that it doesn't make it look like a big mistake for myself. So here I am putting in the brad. And what else? I'm using this paper piercer, and I believe I got those with at Tuesday Morning. And they usually bring them back every once in a while. There's like a teal colored set and a hot pink set. I'm looking for a place to put this arrow, and I leave that one there and the other one next to the 5. It's too loud?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm doing the voiceover, okay? I told you I was going to do the voiceover.
No.
Yes, I'm almost done. My son is arguing with me. And so here I'm using these rarely used wooden stamps that I have. I have like 2 or 3 sets of these that are tiny. I don't know why I bought so many, but 2 are like a typewriter set, and then the other one's like a different type of font. So I use them, and I'm using the Memento ink, I believe. So I write down months, and then I'm over on the black label now, writing the word years. And it comes out a little wonky, but I kind of like the look of it. And it also looks like a typewriter font. And I have that on the tags, not the labels, the tags. So they all kind of go with each other and mimic each other. I shop for some word stickers, and I find that I don't use any. And let's see here, I do grab this label from the Teresa Collins Signature Essentials sticker pack. They're labels, and they come with 2 sheets and 50 pieces each, I guess, or in total, to write the date, which was 12/13/14. And I'm sorry, I'm all the way zoomed in. Oh, I turn it around so you can see. I tuck it right under the camera, and I end up picking up a clear sticker also. Well, that's the end of my video, and here are a few close-ups. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!